Hello, hello. What's going on, Ferdie?
What's up, bro?
I'm happy that we're here together, man. You've been crushing a lot, so I just wanted to get you on this meeting, see exactly what you're doing and how your experience has been. So, how's everything been, though? You've been feeling good? Everything's been working in the process?
Everything's good, bro. Everything's going right where it should be.
Awesome, man. Well, I know you have an awesome story that I feel like would inspire a lot of people. So, before we even jump into how you're closing now, let's talk a little bit about like what were you doing for work before you got into digital closers?
Yeah, so I was actually working at a corporate gym in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, selling memberships for like 4 or 5 years, and then that's when I got intrigued with what you were doing with high ticket sales. So yeah, before that I was in the gym, probably making like 3 4 grand a month being a top producer as a
Oh, you're cutting out. You're cutting out a little bit.
oh, am I cutting
You
out?
said
Hold on. There we go. Can you hear me now?
yeah, yeah. You say what? You were making how much?
I was making like 3 4 grand as a top producer selling gym membership and personal trainings at gym.
Gotcha. And what motivated you to actually work with us to go from that to where you are now?
Um, Honestly, just the way that you explained what high ticket sales was. At first I thought it was like an MLM or something like that. Um, but then it was like, just the sales online, and that's what got me motivated to get into this space because just more the location freedom and just a lot of other freedom that comes with being in the high ticket sales space.
Gotcha. Well, after working with us for a long time, because that was actually quite a long time ago. What was it like working with our team? Like, what was your favorite part, man?
It was good, honestly. There's a lot of people in this space that, they get good for like, I don't know, like 8 months or 10 months, and then they start building out courses. But then you guys have been in the game for years, right? So, the expertise, just the fact that you guys have been in this space and you guys are veterans in this space, is exactly why I kind of looked up to you guys getting into the space instead of reaching out to people who are just starting out and ready to make a course.
Of course, of course. I mean, you got to be able to do it yourself before you're able to share with anyone. Because I mean, a lot of people do the talk, but I love working with people who do the walk. And share some of the results, man, or milestones that you achieved after you do the program and things like that. Like, what was your highest months? What was the most amazing tough 3 months? Tell us a little bit about the juicy things. I'm sure a lot of people want to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. So my top month was about just under 30K, so it was about 28.2K.
See,
Was pretty good. And then like top 3 months consecutively, I think I made like almost 50K. Like consecutive, like 3 months together. Like that was probably my best 3 months consecutively. Um, but more than that, just being able to not clock in, being able to really just work from wherever. That's more important to me now. Now that I've seen, commissions and like, bigger paychecks than regular jobs.
yeah,
What excites me more and like continue being in this space is like being able to be wherever and have control of your own time.
1000%. To a lot of normal people, those paychecks, like hitting just under 30K in a 1 month, that's life changing. That's what some people make in a year. So I guess instead of just the money itself, like how has your life changed since getting those results working with us?
Yeah, it's changed because I feel like I have more control now. Like you don't like yes, you have people, your team leads and people that you get some help from when you're on an offer, but not so much of like having to clock in and like trade that, whenever somebody says trade your time for money, that's exactly what we were doing, working that regular job. So with you guys, you're teaching us that skill to be able to carry on and something we can have for a long time. That's going to help us make money no matter where we are. So that's the biggest thing that helped me. That's changed for me is like being able to actually feel like I'm doing something with my time and actually getting paid for it.
Let's go. It's all about the effort, because a lot of people out there, they're working this for more so an hourly wage, but not based on their efforts. Everybody wants to break their back, but people get into this and start using minds. If a potential student in your similar situation mentioned that, they thought about our program or they thought about going through or they're low, oh, they're still on the fence, might be thinking, oh, maybe it's too expensive, maybe it's too hard. Like, where could you point to them based on your experience?
Um, I guess like what would be more expensive? Like, doing exactly what you're doing now and still not making the money you want, or investing in yourself to have that potential to be able to do that. So, I think staying where you are can be a lot more expensive than investing into yourself or anything, whether it's a coaching program, your health, your fitness. So if you're on the fence about it, just take one more step over that fence, and you're right there. So yeah,
Yeah.
you got to invest in yourself. If you pay, you pay attention,
I would describe the value or the ROI, return on investment, that you received in relation to, what we've done here together.
bro. The ROIs are crazy, man. More than just the monetary side of things, like the return on your investment when it comes to time, money, just a lot of things outside of just like the finances. So the return on your investment is like you basically claiming your life back.
Let's go. And is there anything else you would say or would share or say to other people considering listening?
Yeah, just do it. I know a lot of people, they see a lot of us in the space doing things and they say they wish they can do this, they wish they can do that. I mean, you have that choice. You have the right people to be able to guide you along the way, right? People who have been in the space for a very long time. So take a chance on yourself, trust in them, trust the process. Um, and what you thought was not a reality is actually right there. So just do it.
Appreciate you coming on to this Eating today, inspiring people. And let's keep on crushing, man.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.